Once Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu was on a journey. He was on a camel. His shield, his armor fell from the camel. So it became lost position. It had sentimental values. He had gone to war so many times with it. It was a very nice armor. And so he felt clearly upset that the armor had gone lost. So one day he is walking in the market and he sees his armor being sold by a Yahudi in Kufa, in modern day Iraq. He becomes angry with the man and he says to him, "This is mine, you have taken it unjustly." And the Jewish man says to him, "No, no, 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 this is mine, it's in my possession. How dare you accuse me? I am going to sue you, I'm going to take you to the Qadi of the Muslims." And let us pause here. Do you know when this occurred? This occurred when Ali ibn Abi Talib was the Khalifa and he was the one who was appointing the judges across the Muslim land. So they go to the judge. Who was the judge? The judge was Shuraih al-Qadi. Shuraih al-Qadi is a tabi'i and a scholar. Whereas Ali ibn Abi Talib is a Sahabi, his rank in piety and status is a lot higher. Nonetheless, Ali says to Shuraih, "This is my armor. You know it's my armor, ya Shuraih. It's very well recognizable, and this man has taken it from me unjustly." So Shuraih says to Ali, "صدقت والله يا أمير المؤمنين إنه لدرعك ولكن لا بد من شاهدين." You're absolutely right. I recognize it. This is your armor. We know it very well. However, you need to produce 2 witnesses. Why? Because right now it's not in your possession, it's in his possession, and the default of ownership is possession. So we don't know, for example, whether you have gifted it to him, maybe you've sold it to him. Do you have 2 witnesses? So Ali radiallahu anhu says, "Of course I have 2 witnesses. Who are they? Here's my servant and here's my son Al-Hasan, as 2 witnesses that this is my armor." So Shuraih says to Ali, and the court is getting tense, "As for the testimony of your servant, we accept it. As for the testimony of Al-Hasan, we cannot accept it." At this, Ali becomes enraged. "Thakilatka ummuk." How can you not accept the testimony of Al-Hasan when the Prophet ﷺ said, "Al-Hasan wal-Husayn sayyida shababi ahli al-Jannah"? Shuraih said, "Of course they are sayyida shababi ahli al-Jannah." That's not the point. The point is, his testimony in this particular case is not legally admissible because he's your son and there's a conflict of interest. So he didn't have 2 witnesses. So the judge ruled that this Yahudi takes the armor. And Ali says, "Take the armor." And as you can imagine, the court is bubbling. And at this point, this Yahudi says the following: "The Khalifa and I had a dispute, and we went to a judge amongst the Muslims, and the judgment was against him, the Khalifa, and yet the Khalifa is satisfied with this. Wallahi ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, it is your armor, I know it too. It fell from your camel and I took it." And in the middle of the court he says, "This can only be the religion of the truth. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah." Side point, he actually wears the armor. And he fights with Ali radiallahu anhu in the Battle of Siffin, and he is martyred, this Yahudi, which became subsequently a Muslim, in that armor. This is what you call justice, my dear brothers and sisters.